Hidden beneath calm waters, a true predator machine silently reigns over the great rivers of America. Its long snout and sharp teeth strike fear into every creature it encounters. Yet few realize that this ferocious beast holds immense commercial value, sought after both domestically and internationally. Taming such a creature demands skill, intelligence, and perseverance, traits only the most seasoned fishermen possess. Let's uncover the secrets behind this freshwater monster, the alligator gar, in today's video. Emerging over 100 million years ago, the alligator gar is a massive freshwater fish native to North America. Its torpedo-shaped body, long snout, and razor-sharp teeth make it instantly recognizable. Its thick, armor-like scales cover the entire body, protecting it from predators and allowing it to thrive in harsh environments. Alligator gars can survive in both freshwater and brackish water. Known for their ferocity and gluttony, they can exceed 3 meters in length and weigh hundreds of kilograms. They are mainly distributed throughout the Mississippi River Basin and the southern coastal regions of the United States. Hunting alligator gar with a bow and arrow is a unique blend of archery and sport fishing, a thrilling and effective method born from the waterways of the American South. The best time to hunt is at night, when these creatures leave their dens and rise to the shallows in search of prey. Fishermen often choose slow-moving rivers, swamps, or shallow sandbanks where gars typically lurk. On small motorboats, they use floodlights to scan the water's surface. Standing firmly on deck, bow in hand, the fishermen prepare their special arrows, each attached to a heavy line wound around a reel. Every ripple is carefully observed as they await the crucial moment. When the dark shadow of a giant gar appears, the arrow is released, piercing through its steel-hard scales and massive body. The line tightens, and the hunter holds firm, slowly reeling in the line, using sheer strength and skill to bring the river monster aboard. The alligator gar is an incredibly tough fighter. Once hooked, it thrashes violently, strong enough to bend rods or snap steel lines. That's why catching one is no easy task. In many U.S. states, fishing for this species is restricted by season and quota to ensure conservation, making encounters even rarer and more challenging. In the past, the alligator gar was seen as a dangerous river monster and was heavily hunted. But today, its ecological importance is widely recognized. Strict regulations have been introduced to protect and restore the species population. In certain regions, the alligator gar even serves as a biological control agent against invasive fish species, particularly Asian carp. With its size and predatory strength, it helps maintain ecological balance by protecting native fish populations. Nowadays, alligator gar fishing is primarily for sport and research. Anglers see it as a big game challenge, photographing their catch before releasing it back into the wild. Several conservation programs have also implemented tag and track systems to monitor and study their movement patterns. Despite its intimidating appearance, the alligator gar has tremendous economic value. Large or genetically rare specimens can fetch thousands of dollars, especially in Asian markets such as Vietnam and Thailand, where they are prized as ornamental fish. In cuisine, gar meat is known to be tasty and nutritious, though it's not widely sold due to the difficulty of processing its tough, armored skin. However, both the eggs and liver of the alligator gar contain deadly toxins, absolutely not safe for consumption, and can be fatal without immediate medical attention. Through this video, we hope you've gained a deeper understanding of this incredible freshwater predator and the American fishermen who both challenge and protect it.
Baignade the deep blue waters of Melanesia, a massive shadow glide past, charging straight ahead.
It's a 4-meter-long tiger shark, one of the most fearsome predators of the ocean. Yet, against this danger and brutal power, the Melanesian natives choose a hunting method so fragile, it seems unbelievable: bare hands with just a few primitive tools. Behind such simplicity lies centuries of tradition, proof of strength, skill, and survival instincts of the ocean's children. This is not an action movie.
This is real.
An ancient shark hunting ritual of the Melanesian warriors that has survived for centuries.
Are you ready? What you're about to witness will go far beyond your imagination.
The tiger shark, scientifically known as Galiocerdo cuvier, is infamous for its aggressiveness. On average, they grow between 3.25 to 4 meters and can weigh over 600 kilograms. They pose a threat to nearly every sea creature due to their habit of eating almost anything, from fish, seals, and sea turtles to smaller sharks. Solitary by nature, they are mainly nocturnal hunters. Their habitat stretches across tropical and temperate waters around the globe. Yet, in the wild waters of Melanesia, tiger sharks are not only predators but also prey, central to a dangerous cultural ritual: barehanded shark hunting. The hunt begins as Melanesian warriors set out on small, fragile boats drifting across the vast ocean. Their gear is remarkably simple: dried coconut shells to create unique sounds, nets, and hooks.
Fresh fish servent à bait tous leurs prédateurs.
Once the boat reaches familiar waters, the ritual of calling the sharks begins, with rhythmic sounds made by the coconut shells. These echoes ripple across the sea's surface, like a challenge, a declaration that man is ready for a life-or-death encounter.
From the depth, the looming shadow of a tiger shark emerges. Drawn by the bay, he takes the hook and the battle begins.
The fishermen summon all their strength, pulling against the raging force of the beast while their boat rocks violently. Through perfect coordination and patience, they hold the rope firm, waiting until the shark's strength gradually fades. After a long and grueling struggle, they finally drag the creature alongside the boat. Once it is completely subdued, they haul it aboard. The prize is then brought back to shore, where it is butchered and prepared to feed the entire community, the hard-earned end of a perilous hunt. Tiger shark hunting in Melanesia is not a commercial activity but a deeply rooted cultural ritual. After a successful hunt, the shark is brought back to the village and processed entirely by hand. Every part of the shark is shared equally among the community, showing respect for both the catch and nature. This is a subsistence and ritual-based activity, not an economic pursuit. Beyond providing food, it represents an important rite of passage, showcasing bravery, patience, and survival skills. Moreover, the hunt strengthens community bonds and symbolizes the spiritual connection between humans and the sea, where the shark is revered as a sacred symbol of strength. Shark hunters testing themselves against one of the ocean's deadliest creatures. Shark confrontations are not unique to Melanesia. They also take place in modern waters, like off the coast of Florida. Here, fishing enthusiasts push their limits by hunting sharks, especially tiger sharks, using specialized rods. This is a completely different challenge, not about survival or ritual, but about thrill-seeking and conquest. The hunt begins when a large bait is cast into the sea.
When the tiger shark beat, a real battle unfolds.
The angler faces off against a creature weighing hundreds of kilos, relying on sheer strength and technique to hold the rod steady. The fight can last for hours, demanding relentless willpower and extraordinary stamina. Yet once the shark tires and is pulled ashore, the hook is removed, and the predator is released back into the ocean, since this is purely recreational, not commercial. From the moments of preparing gear and casting bait, to the tense tug-of-war with one of nature's fiercest predators, this journey highlights human endurance, patience, and resilience before the power of nature.
The essence lies in the contrast. The wild, ferocious strength of the tiger shark versus the skill and unwavering determination of the hunter.
Each encounter is tense and dramatic, but ultimately leaves behind respect for the ocean and the mighty creatures that rule it. If you found this journey thrilling, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to continue exploring more dramatic stories from the wild with us.